Alright, one mean difficulty. Let's do this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Alright.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Hey, that rhymed.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
So much for that loophole.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Apart from the time, when you killed someone and then killed some fake person instead. Yeah.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Ah.
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
I'm so glad I turned that volume up. Good grief.
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Ah.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Hey.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Even though you tried to sneak in, stupid wench.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
It's stranger to find it on the table, I think, but
Then, let's start with that mystery.
yeah. The reason Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. I forgot I still have to do, my blue dots inside my head text. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. So we can murder them as well. And if we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. You have to do this no matter what. Oh, the class trial's finally started. Yeah. Finally, only took us 15 parts. 16. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorials at every important moment. So, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. Which I'm not going to skip, because even I know how to play, you don't, so, yeah. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after another without any breaks, because none of them have any manners. It's up to you to reveal any lies and mistakes contained within their statements. I almost said testimonies, good grief. This means that you'll have to use a truth bullet to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the last stick to move the reticle fireworks. Is that supposed to be square or triangle? It's triangle. They just don't have a Y button. Shame. Wait, is he actually talking or did I really just go, out loud? Okay. Play close attention to each character's statements and choosing truth bullets to blast their outputs. Note if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail. So please be careful. Press the start button, you can review the controls and also pause and think, Well then, yell at Jeff. Best song game. Sorry, second best song game.
What?
Wait. I skipped it. Why was Byakuya's
In
body?
a place like that.
Hmm.
His body was underneath the table.
Hmm. I need to look at this again. It is LB, I pressed LB, shame.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Nope.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery.
Yeah.
Like a dog burying a bone.
What I just said was strange. Clearly contradicts information I know.
Why was Byakuya's
Hold up.
body?
Basically, when you see all your text, it might be a weak point, and then you might have evidence to refute said weak point. So, okay.
In a place like that.
Wait a minute, can I fast forward? Yeah.
His body was underneath at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, counter, shame. You're wrong, bah!
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Oh, that's what I sound like.
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yeah, and it's a pretty big body to move anyway, so...
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
I like you. You can stick around.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Don't like you though. Bump you.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Hey.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Go jump off a bridge.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Yeah.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Nope. Hello, I'm sorry, do you know who we're talking about here? Ah, this lunch.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
Unless he was a wuss. Sorry, I'm being loud again. Unless he was a wuss.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table, is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. There's probably... it's probably because of this! Wait. Yeah! Nah, I'm just joking. Is it this? I actually don't know. Really?
Crap!
Oh, crap. Using a table, da. Like, I know what it is, I know what the answer is. I just don't know which piece of it is. Do you want the case? Do you want the knife?
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this! Oh, I got my health
Probably
back.
has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Yay! Oh, I'm gonna leave this in auto for the most part because otherwise it's just me laughing along with them. I don't feel like pushing the A button.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Yeah!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
I love his voice. Bless Gundam.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
But the thing I presented the first time! Pay attention.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Yeah.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
Yeah.
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
Let's go, Jackie.
No, that's not possible.
Yeah. That's look at her face on the left. That's like trippy. Ooh, I can do that here too. Nice.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
You know what we do to proof? We smash it with better proof.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point forward, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. And herein lies the difficulty spike. No matter how many weak spots there are, there'll only be one liar contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. Dun dun dun. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. That's the heart in the air. Yeah. If you reach a 0, you will fail. So please be extra careful. Have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots that actually lie to mistakes. And if you concentrate by holding down RB, so you can say RB but you can't say Y, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it when people are moving too fast. But it consumes the focus gauge, so watch out. For start, you can pause. Also the controls, but you can pause. Well then, Jelly Chef. Okay.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
Yes.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Yeah.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
I will let these play through once before I hit it with the answer, if I actually know the answer. If I don't, then I'll just let it play through once and then I'll fumble for a bit until I get it. It would have been nearly impossible,
Byakuya
but
ducked under the table.
I must be
during
the button.
blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
Wench,
No, that's
sit
wrong.
down.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Yeah, I hate your proof of my proof. Objection, wench.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
Yeah.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yep.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Ah! Oh, I get it, out of focus. Photographer.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Wait a minute, did I just get hit with the objection? Hello? Okay. Okay.
other way around?
This didn't happen in the other game, by the way. This is new.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? I was. I thought it would be Peko. Huh. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Says Deity001. Just kidding. Sorry. Now then, this argument surfaces you're going a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal. Showdown rebuttal. Where you refute. You'll have to counter the other person's claim, draw out the weak spots, and argue against them. With swords. Counter with the left stick. Just vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Alright. By start, you can speak a bit to move to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's blocks, i.e. if you miss, then it skews towards them. Bottom right eye, yes, number there, sharpness, number of times you can cut. Don't miss, or you won't be able to cut them all. The more you press them, they'll change the argument and try again. This means the argument will develop. Conversation will develop. If that happens, they'll mess up eventually like the wenches they are. But you can't normally cut those ones. Because if you do, then it skews really heavy towards their advantage, so don't do that. Use the triangle button, which we still haven't figured out what a triangle is, by the way. Could be limited stuff. Of course, we don't have to correct Truth Blade. Yeah, what's a Truth Blade? I like truth bullets, but sharper. Terribly sorry, it's been delayed in contacting you. I make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. He did. In this, truth bullets will be called Truth Blades. That's about it. Maybe the changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but I think a change in feeling is important. Stat pause is still Yellow Chef, like a third best song. Right. I want the stupid
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Nope. Advance. Wait a minute. Just a heads up. That looks a lot simpler than all of that explanation. It is just. As you prove the killer used them.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were a plant. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Cut through those words, cause swords.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Hell yeah. What you talking about? Objection. Objection my foot in your face.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
That's uncharacteristically smart of you.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
This game, my days, it knows me.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case. Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Yeah, no one could broke into that. Shame.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah. Apologize.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Damn straight I did. Not you though. Cause you. Wait. Can I just check something for a second here? Everyone here is the same age, right? Like, it doesn't change what I was about to say. It just means an even stronger no. Anyway, the knife was brought in the dueling in case along with the night vision goggles too. Nah. The knife was hidden in the dining car before the party even started. I should be able to prove it with the duct tape!
See! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Damn straight there was.
Huh? Duct tape?
I keep thinking duct tape like an actual duck. It makes me laugh every time. I'm sorry.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Ah.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
We know that.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
Yep.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Look at the lightning coming off his eyes like he's in the zone or something.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
At least it wasn't Terra provided a body check.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No, that's the Illuminati. You got the wrong corporation.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah, only because you dragged me along with you. Only because you made me drag you along with me. That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility he might have to care because we have this!
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Everyone! Before you go running off in the wrong direction, let me chuck some knowledge your way. Take that! Be careful, the first kill will definitely happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
I don't know. Fuyuhiko, you tell me.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
Damn right we did.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Look at her eyes. So derpy. Good grief.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Don't insult Monokuma. Do you want to die? Because this is how you die.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Me too.
Those are still lies.
But they're friendly though.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
Look at Nagito's drop some knowledge on you pose. Better pay attention, wenches, because here I go.
In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
Yeah, we did say that as well.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
Yeah, this is all stuff we figured out together. Not breaking new ground here.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Screw that noise indeed.
Well, obviously, the killer.
Yeah, but who? The killer. I like how it didn't let me skip straight away. It's like, I'm gonna let you finish, but this slow pan though. Look at stupid Ibuki's face. And when that's just like in like go mode and she's just like, woo, yeah. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
There goes my tension. Bye, tension. Close the door on your way out.
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Of course, Your Highness.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Get off her lap already. Good grief.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
What's up?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Good question.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
Yeah.
But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Darkness. No, the killer definitely used the mark. Because if the smart killer was able to get the knife under the table into his hands, glowing paints.
I see.
Byakuya Togami is the mark.
Was the mark. With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Right.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
It does. You know, go excuse yourself from this trial. Go take a break or something. You sound like you're about to keel over.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Hey, look, they got stamps in the back as well. Just go sit back there. Anyway.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Yeah.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Yeah.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
I mean, she's literally one person over, dude.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Nowhere is big enough for two glasses wearers. I will kill the rest of them one by one.
I am not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
Oh, that settles it. Let's go home, guys. Stop Peko. Pack up. We're done.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Yeah.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Technicalities like that are what make and break cases, though. I tripping the breaker directly from the office. Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? We're at 30 minutes. I guess I'll hit pause and keep going in a second.